Just gonna put my stuff down. Oh wow, I'm sick at this. I think I'm born to do this. Phones flying everywhere. I'm all set, I'm ready to go. Got my bag, tripod, got my boom mic, learning materials. Let's go. Alright, so the weather's really nice. This is a dorm complex, so I live in a dormitory. It's pretty convenient here. Got some motorbikes there. Pretty cool, huh? And yeah, we have a kitchen here, we have bathroom, everything you need basically to live. It's really nice, it's comfortable, it's convenient. We have shops here too. So we're gonna cross this park first. We're gonna walk through it. It's a really nice walk towards the west gate. So I'm gonna go to the west gate and then walk through the campus towards the canteen. In the canteen, there's the office, which is responsible for internet renewal or student cards, because to get the internet you have to have your student card, and using the student card you can then renew your internet contract every year for whether you want it for a month, 6 months or a year. And mine ran out, so I went last week to refill the card so I can pay online. You can pay your internet fee online. It's quite convenient, it's really quick and easy. However, my card's froze. I don't know why. Maybe because it's inactive for a while and they probably just froze it thinking maybe this person doesn't use it. I have no idea, to be honest. So I had to wait a whole week because the office for the cards, student cards, are only open once a week, really early in the morning, and that's a Monday. Today is a Monday, and right now it's like 7:52. Class is at 10, so I'm gonna use this time to solve my car problem and then have something to eat because it's a long day today. So that's the plan right now. There are also apartments here that you can, if you come over and if you want, you can live in the apartments. There are some students that live in these apartments here, or those apartments behind me. And yeah, to be honest, from these dormitories, this is Dashua Chung dormitory, to walk from here all the way to my class is basically the Suiwon building, which is pretty much at North Gate. A casual walk is like 20 minutes. If you power walk it, maybe 12 to 15. It depends on you, to be honest. And I think they're making a new gym on the campus as well. We have a mall on the campus, and I'll be walking past all these things and I'll show you along the way. So here I am at the crossing now at Westgate. So hurry up, it's red. Those who haven't been to China before, maybe you've seen in the media where they always showed you bikes, millions of bikes on the roads. It's not like that. It's cars. Cars are everywhere. And the amount of supercars and sports cars you'll see, you'll be pretty surprised. Being that this is Changchun, is not one of the most expensive or wealthy cities or provinces in the country compared to Shanghai or Guangzhou or Beijing, one of the economic capitals. Despite that, there are some pretty damn wealthy people here in this city. So here I am. This is the West Gate. To be honest, this is a small West Gate. The actual West Gate, oh shit, there's a lot of flies. Damn it. And that's the West Gate down there. I guess I'll show you on the way back today. But anyway, there's a lot of flies down. This behind me is the construction for a new gym. I think not even European universities compete with like size of a gym. These guys build huge gymnasiums, huge sports halls. The university sports halls in China are massive. They are massive. And this one here is going to be one state-of-the-art gymnasium. It's still in its early stages. Hopefully it will finish before we graduate and be able to use it. I want to actually walk in the shade to be honest. Screw it, never mind. This is where we did Rand's interview. Campus itself is quite beautiful. And behind that building is the Dingxin building. And that's where we did Hassan and Hamza's interview. So most of the interviews, all the interviews are on campus. Some really nice venues around here. So we're just walking up ahead. We're in the canteen area almost. So that building right up ahead is the canteen building. And inside there is the office for the student cards. Hope it goes well. I really need my internet. I've been 1 week without internet. My data ran out. And I've been just borrowing my friend's internet login details. Canteens are open quite early. So you can have your breakfast if you have an 8 AM lecture. They open at 6, I think, 6:30ish at least. So this is the canteen. One of the many canteens. There's all kinds of foods. Sometimes the food here is actually better than the restaurants, the nearby local restaurants. But it's mostly Chinese cuisine, anything as in Chinese cuisine. If you want, I don't know, your baked beans on toast, I don't think this is the place. The office is there in the corner. You have to go there. Like I said, one of the many canteens. There's also a halal canteen on one of the other, in the other buildings. They have halal food for the Muslims. 6:30 till 8. You're freaking kidding me. 8:03. Mother. 6:30 till 8. These flies. Okay, well, no internet for now. What do I do for 2 hours now? If I woke up early because of this, I didn't know they closed at 8. These are the dormitories for the Chinese students on campus. None of the international students live on the campus dormitories. We all live on university dormitories. We live in there, which is the Dasha Chung, which is off campus, behind the Sanjia Lake, which we just passed through in the beginning. So yeah, if you do want to live in a rented apartment, best thing to do is get it close to the campus or hospitals. Basically where you have your classes, your regular classes, it's convenient, especially in the winter when the weather gets really rough. Right now it's not summer, but it's like hitting winter, it's transitioning. Pretty nice, not so hot. Apparently today it's going to get to 23 degrees. It gets quite humid sometimes, very humid. You just walk and you start sweating for no reason. Inside there is the stadium, the outdoor stadium. This building is the campus mall called Rishinglo. Inside here you have swimming pool, you have a gym, many themed restaurants on the 3rd floor, and normal restaurants on the 2nd floor, shops on the 1st floor, cinema in there, ATM, small shops, convenience stores, all kinds of stuff. It's really nice. I think I should get one of those stabilizers for the phone, right? I'm using a selfie stick right now and it's so shaky. And then over here on the way to class, there is shops. Food shops, eyeglasses, small convenience stores, pretty much anything you want. Drink, fried chicken, more drinks, printing shop. There's many printing shops throughout the campus so you can get your stuff printed. Pretty cheap, very cheap. Some more shops here. And on the right side of me, the actual sports hall that everyone uses right now until the new one's built. And there's a huge TV. The huge television there. If you're missing the news, you won't miss the news going past here. They love doing all this propaganda stuff. How to be a good student, what a good student should do, all that kind of crap. Yeah, they have small fountains here, small rivers here, fishes and stuff. Pretty cool, pretty nice. And this is where we did the group interview. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. It's on the channel in my story section. Basketball courts, they're all over the campus as well. We used to come here and pay our tuition fees, but now we go to the Dingxin building and we pay our tuition fee over there. If we keep continuing walking up ahead, there's the old library, to be honest. We have a new one inside Dingxin building. Maybe you can see through the trees of the building. I'll see if I can get a better view. But that is the actual 24-hour library on campus. You might find students sleeping there throughout the night and stuff, as you would in any other 24-hour library with students may fall asleep or study throughout the night. I'm almost at the classroom, at the lecture building. It's like a 20-minute walk. So we have our lectures in here. It's actually an arts building, to be honest, but we have our medical lectures in here, and we have our medical practical classes in the Ximin campus. Or sometimes if you're in your 2nd year doing the experiments or animal experiments, you'll be in the building on this campus, or maybe sometimes in Ximin campus. Depends how they set it up. Animal experiments, what I mean is, yes, they do use live animals, small rabbits, for example, frogs or mice, to do all kinds of models on them, like a ischemic heart, taking the heart out and doing epinephrine. So this is sweet one. So we just walk from West Gate to North Gate pretty much. And I'm gonna go inside, put my stuff in. We have these machines here. These are fingerprint machines to set your attendance. So when you come in, you have a class at 10 a.m. for example, like me. 5 minutes before the class starts, or 10 minutes. So I'll come down and put my finger on it and get my fingerprint done, and that will take my name down as my attendance. Then implemented that you have to have certain amounts of attendance percentage to get your student visa renewed here. You have to get like a 85% to get a 1-year visa. If you have under 85%, above 60% as a minimum, you will then get a 6 months visa and then renew again. Quite a hassle, but then again, you know, you are coming to study, so just go to classes, get your attendance done. It's no big deal. So this is our classroom here. These tables and chairs are new. This semester, 4 weeks ago, we got them. The week before, we had this broken, tatty old, you know, bad chairs and bad tables. Stuff that broke your back and ripped your jeans up with nails sticking out of the chair. So we complained. Each batch has a class monitor. Our class monitor pressured the office to, you know, get these chairs sorted out. So, like in one of the interviews we've done recently, one of the guys says that, you have to be tenacious of being here in China. You have to tell them what you want. You have to sometimes demand it. Play it smart. Know how the people work in the office. Know who's in charge of who has what authority. Regarding that, then take your steps. A big shout out to Hassan. To be honest, he did a lot of work with the office and standing up for us. When you come here, you will have an option to be a class monitor. If you want to be the monitor, make sure you have what it takes. Being the monitor isn't just like, oh, you come to class, you take attendance of the class, or who's here, who's not. No. Being the batch monitor, you gotta take responsibility of your classroom's problem. And these problems can get really complicated here. Tables and chairs was one. People were nagging, people get angry, people start fighting. You need patience to be the class monitor. Be calm and be able to read the situation, be able to take lead and take command. Be at the best of both sides, at the perfect balance between the office and the students, because being a monitor is the bridge that connects the students to the office. Any problems you have in the class, it's through the monitor that you're going to go and get it done with the office. However, if it's a personal problem, something not to do with the classroom or anything, it's to do personally, specifically with you, then yeah, go ahead and talk along with the office. This is North Gate now, the main gate to the campus. There's an ATM right inside there, inside the gate. It's the Bank of China ATM. Bank of China is the bank I use here because I have it back at home in Birmingham. We have a branch there. I have an account back in England in Bank of China, and I have an account here, and I've linked them. So it's really cheap to send money, It costs like £15 commission. So if I were to be sent £100, they would take £15. For me, it's doable. I think it's good. It's rapid as well. It's quick and there's no problem with the transfer either. This is North Gate. Not so busy as it is compared to the evening or lunch times. A lot of food places. In the evening, they have food stalls here, street food, street meat. This has all been renewed, by the way. It's all looking nice and new. It wasn't like that a few weeks ago. All of this is in North Gate. A lot of students live in this building here. Pharmacy students, MBBS students, foreign students. Down there is Yo Yi Guan, which is the Friendship Hall. If you want foreign food, you'll find it here. There's a restaurant up ahead called Grandpa's Kitchen. If you walk down this street down there, there's a restaurant called D City. It's a Tajik restaurant. They have pretty much Middle Eastern food. So if you miss home or if you want some food that tastes like home, these are the two places I advise you to go. Yeah, I want to get some donuts here. Oh, no donuts. Why is my luck so bad? Office was closed. I got late. No donuts. No donuts. Yes, no. Damn it. So this is a dairy product. I normally get these yogurts. I like them, but this is a blueberry one. I want the chocolate strawberry one. Yeah, I'll have this bread. This bread is like 3 yuan at 30 pence. So I was in the shop and they said I can't record inside. Well, that ended. And no donuts. So I ended up getting iced tea and this sweet bread. I want donuts, yo. I'm gonna go back to the classroom. I'm gonna sit down, read my notes, study until class starts. I just can't wait for the afternoon until class goes over. Then again, I have to go back to the student card office to get my internet sorted. And then main plan of the day, the interview. The girls, oh my god. It's gonna be so messy, but I know it's gonna be funny to do this interview. These girls are really funny girls. They're really lively. I've known them since first year. They're in my class. So yeah, I'll introduce you to them when we do the interview. It should go well. We'll do a behind the scenes video, show you what goes on. Anyway, I come in and I see this guy here. Can you recognize this guy? This mega star here. Hey, do you remember him? It's Hamza. We saw his interview with Hassan. Amazing guy, awesome guy. One of my close friends, to be honest. How you doing? Want to say hi?
Hi everyone, YouTube.
YouTube. Hi. This is my classmate as well. He's doing something. Want to say hi?
Yeah, hi.
Hey, what's your name?
Rahman.
Abdul Rahman. He's also from Somalia, right? We're all classmates here. It's only 3 of us in here right now. There's one Chinese student in there. I don't know why. He's just studying. What are you studying, by the way?
Neuroscience.
Neuroscience. Oh yeah. How's it going? How's the neuroscience going? Yeah. Abdul Rahman just put on his Apple MacBook Pro, and he just found out we have a YouTube channel. He just subscribed. He's watching Hassan and Hamza's interview video. So it's 9:40. We're gonna go to the fingerprint machine and we put a finger in. So I'll show you. There we go. And that was it. Class is gonna begin. We're gonna go to classroom. Yeah, teacher's here. The projector wasn't working. 7 days. Now we're gonna go to North Gate, meet up with everyone, get to Oyamechang, get set up. Hope this whole interview goes well. Hopefully we can show you behind the scene how we do these interviews. And okay, so we met with the team. All right then, we're gonna get in. So taking a taxi here is actually quite cheap compared to other cities. You pay a minimum of like 6 yuan. It's actually 5 yuan on the meter. And then you pay 1 extra yuan for the fee surcharge. So if your journey costs 20 yuan, you'd pay 21. Should cost from North Gate to Maichang 8 to 10 yuan. If you take buses, it's just 1 yuan. That's like 10 pence. Looks like this taxi had a rough time. We're at Oyamechang now. It's a huge shopping mall. We're gonna go to gate 8. That's where the girls are gonna come decide a place where in the mall we're gonna do the interview. I think the girls are lost, somehow ended up at Starbucks. So yeah, this is why I said to come at 1 p.m. and not 2 p.m. So yeah, just waiting for them, walking around.
Okay. What were we supposed to do? I think that's not a... No, keep it like that. Yeah.
She's changing her shoes.
Yeah, she's here for a deal.
Changing shoes.
Oh my god.
She's changing her shoes in the middle of the interview. Jump.
Hi.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you where to stand.
I'm actually checking this out. What up? What's happening, y'all?
What's up? We're in the middle of the montage thing for the interview. The girls are having fun. I'm not having fun. I am. Where are we going?
The ice rink.
We're gonna go to the ice rink. What happened?
They started dancing. What's happening, y'all?
Crap.
Stop being ghetto. We're a medical student. We need to chill, you know?
Swearing.
Anyways, yeah, hi, my name is Sam.
Looks like CM's got tired from all that walk. She's now on Look over there. Go to the finding thing, okay? Go to the finding thing.
Can we do it again? Why are you asking us?
That's the long story?
I have long story, but I... It's good. Because I'm so like so, yeah.
Future director here. Screw medicine. Future actress.
Okay, we're just done recording. Did our what video was it?
It was your interview.
Oh yeah, it was our interview.
My story. YouTube, subscribe, watch.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Oh. And right now we're headed to Starbucks. We're really gonna buy something though at Starbucks right now.
This way.
What are you gonna get from Starbucks, Georgette?
Follow the lemon.
Caramel latte.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite. What about you, Zahini? Extra. What about you? What are you gonna get at Starbucks?
I'm gonna get chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip. I'm really new at this YouTube thing, so please, y'all don't be mean. Yeah, and then she's just being shy over here. Well, Sharokh wants to be in it, right?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
It's my phone, my camera. Hello.
Oh, after this, we're gonna go to the gym.
Leg day.
They're gonna go to the gym.
Zahini's gonna do back.
I'm not.
Baby. It's a full elevator. We have Ren over here. Why are we going up? Oh, Alex didn't come through today.
Look at the baby, so happy.
What baby?
Okay, let's go. Alright, we're done shooting.
Can I go do some shopping?
So we're on our way back and we have a Chinese driver. Yes. Doing 54-point turn. That's it, lady. Easy. You got this. Oh. Fabulous, she did it. 听在这里啊。听在这啊，谢谢。We're gonna go Grandpa's kitchen for some food. This is the menu. If you're Muslim, they have halal. And they say especially things like halal. So the halal stuff. Pricing, I'd say, is pretty decent. Not too expensive, not too cheap. But you can't come and eat here like every day, unless you're a millionaire. If you want to go broke, yeah. Be a sneak peek of what they sell. This is pretty good. I get this often. They have pretty much everything. They have desserts, fruit juices as well. Carrot juice, my favorite. Looks like we all ordered the same dish.
Amazing.
What's this called? Chicken parmesan? Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed watching the vlog. My very first vlog. I hope it was entertaining. It was useful. That's a glimpse of like basically what my day was like. Yeah, it's not as packed and detailed every single day. Days are pretty busy. I do have a lot of things going on. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, share the video. If you have any questions, comment in the comment section down below. See you next time.